Today we're covering Season 2, Episode 10, Journey to Babel. You know how I called Spock a dick in several episodes before? Well, this is the episode that we actually find out why. Spock may be a dick, but he's actually less of a dick than his dad.
Mr. Spock will conduct you.
I prefer another guide.
Mr. Spock, do you care to beam down and visit your parents?
Captain, Ambassador Sarek and his wife are my parents.
I mean, sure, Sarek didn't show up for Spock's wedding, and that was enough. But in this episode, Sarek refuses to allow Spock to show him around the Enterprise, disrespects him about his level of computer knowledge and choice of career in front of everybody.
Explain the computer components.
I gave Spock his first instruction in computers, Captain. He chose to devote his knowledge to Starfleet instead of the Vulcan Science Academy.
Then he berates his wife for, and I am not making this up, disrespecting Spock in front of others.
You embarrassed Spock this evening. Not even a mother may do that. He is a Vulcan.
So yeah, this episode establishes once and for all that Vulcans are dicks. And interestingly enough, the most open-minded and compassionate we've ever seen Spock thus far was in the Mirror Universe. And later we find out that the evil Mr. Spock actually single-handedly caused the end of the Terran Empire. Not only that, but we will see Vulcans in the Mirror Universe from both Enterprise and Discovery are kind, noble, and willing to fight for good, while Vulcans in the Prime Universe are just dicks. So, yeah. Spock is nice for a Vulcan, but that's only because he's half human. Amanda even says in a roundabout way that the Vulcan way is to be a dick.
Shall we continue the tour? My husband did request it.
Sounded more like a command.
Well, of course. He's a Vulcan. I'm his wife. You don't understand the Vulcan way, Captain. It's a better way than ours, but it's not easy. It has kept Spock and Sarek from speaking as father and son for 18 years.
This is also an episode that introduces the Andorians and the Tellarites, along with gold little space people? What is even in that drink?
Grunka-lunka dunkety ingredient. You should not ask about the secret ingredient.
Okay, we get the point.
Oh, yeah, there's a plot and stuff, and Kirk, of course, saves the day. But later on, in the Enterprise incident, it is hinted on and then confirmed in Star Trek III that Vulcans actually have sex by touching fingers, which means that Sarek and Amanda are constantly having sex in front of everyone. And Sarek even demands that Amanda just do it with him in front of everyone whenever he wants.
And she, who is my wife. My wife, attend.
Man, no wonder Spock is so messed up. Well, all kidding aside, this episode actually does give us one of the most powerful moments of Spock having feelings that I can recall, when Spock feels guilty about not listening to what his mother asks him to do.
Spock acted in the only logical manner open to him. One does not thank logic, Amanda.
I'm sick to death of logic.
Emotional, isn't she?
She has always been that way.
Indeed. Why did you marry her?
At the time, it seemed the logical thing to do.
In addition to that, I have to say...
Shut up.
But I was just trying to say...
Well, what do you know? I finally got the last word.